what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. You are watching Late Night with Kelly. Yes. I want to welcome you guys to an impromptu live stream. It is almost 1 a.m. in the Western United States, and boy, do I got a show for you. We are going to talk about the state of America. We're going to talk about gas prices. And I also want to dabble into the tipping culture. And of course, we're going to talk about Donald Trump and the war. So before we get started into all this drama, make sure that you guys like this live stream right now. Make sure you guys like the live stream right now. Make sure that you guys hit that notification bell and that you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss shows like this. We are going to talk about the state of America. How is America doing? Let me know in the comment section. I need somebody to break the ice. Let me know in the comment section what city, what state, what country are you watching from tonight? It is Friday night, Saturday morning, depending on where you are. It is Saturday, early in the morning of Saturday, March 14th, 2026. We are, into the third month of 2026, and I'm sorry, things are not looking too good. Things are not looking too good. Things are not looking too good, and not just about gas prices. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry, the 2020s have been terrible. There has not been one year from 2020, now we're in 2026. I haven't liked any of them. If I'm crazy, let me know what year in 2000. Now, of course, on a personal level, you might be having the greatest year of your life. Maybe things are going well for you. You may have, gotten a pay raise or gotten married, things like that. But just in general, I mean, I don't like the 2020s. It's awful. It's like the worst decade so far. And I don't see it improving anytime soon. If you disagree, let me know in the comments section. So, once again, you guys are watching Late Night with Kelly. I go live randomly in the middle of the night. Typically we talk about celebrities. I have been meaning to talk about gas prices. Where I live, now listen up. Listen. Where I live, last Thursday, so now you could say 9 days ago, gas was $3.49 a gallon. And it hovered, in that general range for, months. Gas, now who knows when I go to sleep and I wake up, but on Friday, March 13th, gas hit $4.69. I put a $20 bill in at Safeway and it didn't do anything. I think I got about 4 gallons. I mean, $20 does nothing. Just in general, it pretty much costs $20, $25 to eat out at a restaurant. So, a $20 bill does nothing in the Western United States. It's even worse in California. We got some people in the chat getting all huffy and puffy saying that gas is 340 in New York. Well, would you like to trade places with me and pay 469? I doubt that you would. Nobody wants to spend more. I mean, we're paying $1.20 more than we were a week ago. Maybe it's not affecting the East or the Southern United States, but it is definitely destroying the bank accounts of, Americans out west. And I could tell you this firsthand. I was in shock when I saw 469 today. It had been like 435 for the last couple of days. Now we're at 469. I mean, at the rate that it's going, we could be over $5 where I live, possibly even tomorrow. It all depends. There's been days where it went up 65 cents in one night. So, I mean, I'm expecting, even if it kind of hovers out at around 470, I'm expecting more than $5. I already know that's happening. The question is actually actually not when gas will hit $5. It's just what day. Is it going to be next week? So make sure that you guys like this live stream and subscribe to the channel. We are going to be talking about the state of America. I want to talk about gas prices. I want to talk about tipping culture, anything just related to how America is in 2026. If you guys have any comments, feel free to drop some comments. If I like your comment, I will read it. Why is gas prices so high? We got a comment right here. Well, if you were to ask me, the war is an excuse just to raise gas prices. I mean, they're going to say it's because of the war, but they were going to raise them anyway because gas prices always go up in the summertime. So we're entering middle of March. Summer starts technically in 2 months. So gas prices were going to go up regardless. Gas prices were going to go up regardless, but who would have thought 2 weeks ago that this would be happening right now? So I want to welcome you guys who've probably never been to my channel before. I want to welcome you guys to the live stream. On my channel, I never tell anyone what to think. You are free to think whatever you want to think, because you're going to think it anyways. We're just here having a discussion. It is late night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning out west. I think it's about 4 a.m. on the East Coast. Is it 4 a.m. or 3 a.m.? But, it is late night, and this show is for the night owls who can't go to sleep, who ain't got a job, and just want to gossip and chill all night. So make yourself comfortable. This is going to be a great show. So this was earlier today. Gas hit $4.69. Now, this is a picture of a Safeway gas station located in Cave Creek, which is a small town suburb of the Phoenix metropolitan area of Phoenix, Arizona. And it doesn't even matter if you were in Cave Creek or Phoenix. Gas stations, every single one says $4.69. I did Google. We do have a Walmart gas station, or a Walmart that actually has a gas station. Gas was $3.99 there, but I didn't have time to go out of my way to save 70 cents. And don't get me wrong, I wanted to pump for $3.99. I just wasn't in that area. So this is earlier today in Arizona at a Safeway gas station. We are at $4.69. Gas has went up in the state of Arizona, $1.20. I seen where they were saying that gas has went up on average about 83 cents in California. So I don't know. I mean, which is obviously horrible because gas costs more in California. They're in the they're in the mid fives. Arizona is typically $1 behind California. So I don't know what's going on in Arizona while we're getting hit hard. Gas has went up $1.20 in 8 days. 8 days. If that's not crazy, I don't know what to say. Um, this is definitely, obviously, going to affect the poor, the lower middle class, the middle class. It's going to affect everybody's bottom line. It's going to affect people that need gas for work. That, let's talk about people that do the gig economy. The gas at these type of rates, and you're doing Uber or Lyft, delivering DoorDash, Instacart orders, you're a truck driver, this is going to hurt your pockets. People are not going to tip more because they're getting crushed too. So everybody's going to be strapped while this is going on, for however long this is going on. I don't see who this benefits. If there's someone listening that, thinks, could tell me how these gas prices will benefit America or your pocket. Maybe you work in the oil field, so maybe you'll get more work. That might help those people. But for average Americans making 50, 60,000 a year, this is going to hurt their bottom line. So again, I want to welcome you guys to the stream tonight. Everyone who hasn't been here before, I mostly talk about celebrity drama and gossip and hot stories. And of course, this is a hot story, the gas prices. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can hit the Cash App. It's the Kelly24. Last week, I'm gonna pull this up on for you guys to see. Last week I became monetized officially. So I'm not a brand new channel, but I am a smaller channel, and it's been a lot of hard work to get monetized. After 2 years, I got monetized last week, and they typically say that it takes like 21 days to get approved after they notify you. I got approved in 1 day, so I'm very thankful for that. So again, if you like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is running at the bottom. All I ask is that you guys like this live stream, drop some comments, participate. We can go for hours. So in my lives, we're going to like 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. So just like the stream and make sure that you guys are subscribed. So yeah, it's an arm and a leg. What do you guys think of that image? Americans, it looks like we're about to be cooked. Well, we're already cooking out west. Americans are cooked right now. We are against our will. Obviously, we got to get to work. We got to get to school. Our gas prices have went up astronomically in 1 week. And there's no telling how long this is going to go on for. So you got to brace for impact. And I don't know about you, but I'm not making any more money than I was a year ago. I might even be making less, so this is not great news. Um, So, the common complaints, regardless of war or not, a lot of Americans always complain about the cost of living, about the cost of certain grocery items when the price goes high. Like, let's say, for example, maybe the cost of eggs or the cost of milk. These have been these have been items that have went sky high in recent years. Do you guys sometimes we forget where we were in the past. Do you guys not remember when eggs were like they were anywhere from like $7 to $10 for 12 eggs? Now, maybe where you live they weren't, but where I lived, eggs were $10. Um, Most of them were about $10 for 12 eggs. And I remember seeing people in the grocery store in wealthy suburbs where people are supposed to have money. They were just looking at the prices of eggs and nobody was picking them up because nobody wanted to pay $10 for a carton of eggs. Nobody wanted to pay $10 for a carton of eggs. Do you guys remember that? Maybe it was about, I don't know how many. Okay, if you guys can remember how long ago that was, I would say about, what was it, like maybe 4 years ago. But anyways, every so often there's an item that's being basically price gouged, and if you want that item you got to pay that price. Now, during that time, I never bought a carton of eggs. I didn't need eggs that bad, not for $10. That was crazy. And I remember that there were even restaurants during this time. Did you guys ever visit a restaurant where they had a surcharge for eggs during that time? Like, I don't know, man. It was just a reminder that every few years it's another item. Remember when baby formula, now it might not have been price gouged, but everybody was like going crazy stocking up on baby formula, like so the basic average American, which is most people, pretty soon will not be able to afford to pump gas. You're gonna have to carpool. Now, I seen some comments in the comment section that, I mean, honestly, I think is just straight stupid. Someone might have suggested that people should get a bike when almost every city besides New York City, you cannot get around by bike. Like, yes, you can get around by bike and go down to your closest grocery store, but you want to go see, you want to get to work and your work is 20, 30 miles away, you're not going to be using a bicycle to get there. I don't know what cities are walkable where your jobs, you can just leave your house and walk right there. This is not New York. This is America, where you got big cities like Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, Seattle, LA. You're not getting around by bike in LA. That is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe if you're going a couple miles. Past that, you want to travel an hour, you're not going by bike. Oh, so we have a comment that Chicago is walkable. Okay, so the people that live in Chicago, now I've never been to Chicago, but I know it's the same as every other city. So when you're in the suburbs and you're like, "Oh, I want to go down. I want to, you live in a suburb and, or you live North Chicago or whatever. You are not walking from North Chicago to downtown Chicago. Come on now. That's like me saying I live 20 miles north of downtown Phoenix. Do you think I'm going to go buy a bike and bike 20 miles to downtown Phoenix if I wanted to do something down there? Cities are walkable if you live downtown and you're going to places downtown. Like, yes, I could walk out of my house right now and go walk to Starbucks, but I don't want to do that. Like like yeah, there's businesses I could walk to in under under a half mile. I'm not going to buy a scooter. I'm going to jump in a car and get what I need. I'm not walking, biking. Where I live, it was over 90 degrees today. Where I live, we're gonna have 100-degree temperatures 2 months early. Our first hundreds coming in less than a week. Nobody's going to want to walk, and it's 102 degrees. Today it was like 92. Who wants to be walking more than like a couple blocks and it's 92 degrees? So, I mean, the only people that are walking are people that can't afford to have a car. Anyone who has a car is not walking down the street unless, they're like exercising. I really like when people tell me what people do in Phoenix. How many people do you think are walking and we go up to 125 degrees? If you have a car, you're not going to be walking outside and it's 125. Yeah, when they go to a store, they park in a parking lot and you walk from your car to the store, but you're not going to just be walking around in 125. For some people, they're going to get a stroke. Like Arizona's like Florida. We got like millions of tourists here right now for spring training, and also because it's not cold. The coldest we got like is maybe 60, 65 during the day, maybe 2 months ago. So a lot of people with money come to Arizona, and I could assure you that only people that are poor, most of them, are going to be walking down the street. Like, nobody with a car is going to walk several miles and it's 125. Nobody would do that. So do not tell me about where I live, because there's nobody in their right mind who would go walking in that type of heat if they have a vehicle. But that is nice that Chicago is walkable, but Chicago doesn't have the temperatures that Arizona has. What was the temperature of Chicago today? I have no idea, but I'm going to guess maybe it was in the 60s, 50s, or 70s. That ain't even hot. So yeah, you can go walking. Now for me, nobody cares about Flagstaff. Now for me, 90 is okay because I am from Arizona. Now when you get these morons that travel to Arizona from North Dakota, Western Canadian provinces, South Dakota, Iowa, etc., for them, when they feel 90, they think it's all super hot. So, I'm not here to argue. If you want to go walking around Chicago getting robbed and getting possibly shot at, that is on you. I don't want to go over there. I'm good. I'll just look at photos. Yes, Flagstaff is an okay city, but it's 2 hours away. It has nothing to do with Flagstaff, Arizona has nothing to do with Phoenix, Arizona. Two totally different climates, and it's whatever. Nobody in Phoenix cares about Flagstaff. Just like when you're in Chicago, you don't care about some town 2 hours to the north of you. You probably don't even go over there. And if you do go over there, it's like once or twice a year. So I have a question for you guys in the comment section. I have a question for you guys watching. How high do you think that gas prices will go under Donald Trump in 2026? There is obviously no right or wrong answer. It's just a question. How much higher will they go? Is this just the beginning? Or do you think, just give me your opinion. How high will gas prices go under President Donald Trump? So, my opinion would be I have no idea. I just wake up and look at the gas rising every day. Um, so who knows? Who knows? We're only $1.30 away from the a few years ago when the gas prices went high in who I can't even remember why they went high a few years ago. We were at 5.99 in Arizona. Every single gas station, you couldn't even escape. So basically you paid $6 a gallon. And this is when California was at 7, and coastal California, some gas stations were at $8 a gallon. So do you guys think that we will achieve those same type of prices that happened a few years ago? And if we do achieve those same prices, what do you guys think is going to happen? Because, like, back then when gas was $5.99 a gallon, I was getting killed personally because I need to pump often. Uh, so, I mean, obviously, if you never go anywhere, you never get gas, it doesn't affect you. But most people have to pump gas. And, we got some, new people in here. We got a comment. Yep, gas hit $5.99. Every gas station said $5.99. So, like, it's not like you could be like, oh, well, there's this one gas station. If you drive over there right now, it's only $5.40. No, every gas station was $5.99. And we're almost back to that. We are at $4.69. It has risen $1.20 in 8 days. $1.20 in 8 days. Here's a photo of a Safeway gas station in Cave Creek, Arizona. This was earlier today. Now, I understand that most of the country's barely like in the $3 range, so for you guys, you're not probably tripping as much. But I don't know. Maybe for some people this isn't a big deal. Regardless of what is the reason, where I live, gas is $4.69. Who knows? They change gas prices when you're sleeping. I don't even know if when I wake up tomorrow, if it's gonna be it just turned $4.69 today. It was $4.35 for about maybe 3 or 4 days. Now we're at $4.69. So are we gonna go even higher? Like, I mean, I honestly think it's gonna keep going up. I don't know where it's gonna stop. Is gas gonna be $20 a gallon? I mean, if gas is $20 a gallon, the economy will just die. Well, I don't know what time they change gas prices because I don't sit there and watch. However, at least before noon they change the gas prices because That's typically what I start my day. So, somewhere between the middle of the night till early in the morning, they change the gas prices and I'm sitting there like shocked. Like today when I saw that it was 4.69, I was thinking like, "Oh my gosh," but I had to pump. It's not like you can obviously we know that, it's not like you're not going to pump. I need the gas. The problem is now when I was putting $20 last week, when I need gas, obviously I'm getting less for my money now. Um, I'm getting way less for my money. I put $20 today and I already used almost all of it. So just think about that. I put a $20 bill earlier when I took this photo. Well, actually I took the photo first, so I was in shock. And I wasn't, this is actually an impromptu live stream. I did not know I was going to talk about this subject tonight. I didn't know I was going to take that photo today. So I happened, I pulled into Safeway, in the afternoon. And I saw that gas was $4.69. So I took a picture. And I got gas after. But like, think about it, $20 and gas is $4.69. I'm not even getting 5 gallons. I'm getting like 4 gallons and change. Like, this is horrible now. Horrible. So we got a comment. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you're making comments, and I'm definitely welcoming you to the channel. This is a stupid ass comment. I'm sorry. Nobody in Arizona wants to move to Chicago. I can guarantee you that. People from Chicago move to Arizona. People from Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Western Canadian provinces move to Arizona. Nobody's moving north. Everybody moves south. Haven't you guys figured it out by now? Everybody's moving to I want to say former gold mines like Arizona, Florida. Like they're not hidden gems anymore. Now these states are all destroyed by people that they left northern states because of crime and bad weather. Nobody, and I'm not saying this to be rude, nobody moves to Chicago. Nobody's moving to Detroit and Milwaukee. People are fleeing those places because of people get tired of the winters in these places. People in North Dakota and South Dakota, they're all in Arizona right now. They're here half of the year. Nobody wants to be over there. And then it's not even just the weather of Chicago. I mean, what happens in Chicago. Don't even let me talk about crime. Nobody wants to move there. They might visit. They might say it's a nice city or something, visually, that it's a nice city. Ain't nobody moving over there. Why would I leave Arizona, which is a paradise? Why would I leave Arizona so I can go over to Chicago and possibly get shot at? Who would do that? I mean, let's be real. It sounds like you're pretty, you've been all over Arizona. Nobody would leave Phoenix, Scottsdale to go to Chicago. I might go over there, get something to eat, and then get the hell up out of there. But I'm not moving to Chicago. Like, no way. I wouldn't. And how about this? Let me make it clear. I'm not really hating on Chicago, but I wouldn't move to any of those states. I'm not moving to Minnesota. I'm not moving to North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Missouri. Nobody, like, who's moving to these places? Like, these places got terrible weather. No way. No way. And I'm not saying that where I live is perfect, but at least it's more safe and beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh, we got a new comment. They're coming for me. Okay, so when it comes to this Nancy chick, this happened in Tucson, Arizona, which is a shithole that is near the Mexican border. And nobody in Phoenix cares about anybody in Tucson. So the Tucson market is like 2 hours away. I never go over there. They should annex Tucson and put it in New Mexico. It's that bad. Apparently, I don't know what Cave Creek you know. I work in Cave Creek. It's all beautiful mansions hanging off of mountains. Cave Creek is very wealthy. Well, okay, is Tucson as bad as like some ghetto, place like Memphis or I don't know, south side of Chicago? No. But for Arizona, it's not really like for Arizona, I don't know. Tucson's whatever. It's a city of a million people. So it's a little, to me, it's a bit sketch for Arizona. Now, it may not be as sketchy as some of the other bigger cities. Like you probably never hear anything about Tucson. But I don't know. I don't know. Tucson, somewhere that, let's say you're heading to Texas, depending on where you're going in Texas, you might drive through Tucson on your way to Texas or New Mexico. To me, that's a place to get gas, hit up Waffle House, and keep going. So I want to encourage you guys to like this stream and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. We are talking about gas prices and how specifically, in the Western United States, that gas has went up $1.20 in some markets, and how, it appears that there may be no end in sight. So I want to get your guys' opinion. How do you guys feel about, the state of America? How do you feel about the economy? Let me know where you guys live and how it, what you're seeing. What do the people that you know, now we all know different people, but the people that the people that you live around, your family members, your co-workers, what are they saying? Or do people that feel, I guess you could say, do most of the people that feel safe and content in this uh in 2026 as far as the US economy is concerned? Do you think that many of the people that are worried? Uh Let me know in the comment section what you think, based on where you live, because obviously, different markets in the United States, it might be a little bit different. How, I would say that in Arizona, I would think that many people are starting to freak out about the gas prices, but maybe if you're in Denver, Colorado, it may not be a big deal. I was in Denver a couple months ago. I should check where they're at now. But I remember a couple months ago in January, Denver, Colorado, the gas was $1.99 in January. I don't know where it's at now. Somebody could Google that real quick and let me know in the comment section. But when gas was about, I'll say, $3.20 in the Phoenix market, Denver, Colorado was at $1.99. So you could see how it varies a lot. When I saw the $1.99, I almost thought it was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. Because when I saw the $1.99, that was about the lowest I saw just driving around. Now, of course, there's websites you can go on that'll tell you, this gas station is, $1.89, this one's $2.11, but just driving around naturally without searching for cheap gas, most of the gas stations were like $1.99. I couldn't believe it. Like $1.99. Now, if you live in the South, gas probably, if you live in the Southern US, gas has probably been mostly around $2. So it's probably not a big deal for you, but for me, that was a big deal. Like, I couldn't believe I was seeing $1.99 gas. The cheaper, the better, obviously. Um, so if somebody wants to take the time to Google what the average price of gas is in the Denver, Colorado market, let me know. So I want to read some comments right now. This is a pretty good comment. Just drive where you need to go. No joyriding. Stay close to home. Clean a room in the house a day. That's how I'm looking at it. Well, that's actually good. I think, maybe, before you leave your house, maybe you're like, okay, I know I need to go here, here, and here. Make a route and make an efficient route. Do what you got to do and come home. I was talking to like a Lyft or Uber driver tonight. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't think Uber or Lyft are going to raise their fares because less people would book rides. But like, this is going to affect people that deliver things, that need to really pump gas. People that that drive for Uber or Lyft. Uh, you know, um, Truck drivers. It's a big deal. So I saw a couple of comments that kind of conflicted each other. Someone said that gas was 244. Then I have another comment saying that gas was, I believe, in the $3. I don't know. I know that for sure it was 199 in January. So we got a comment here. They don't care about rideshare drivers. The powers that be is looking at everything as business and profit, unfortunately. Of course. So do you think that the gas prices going up is just an excuse? Like, was it an excuse to raise prices? I took like two Ubers today, so I do utilize Uber, but it's not something that I think that people should be doing every day. Um, Yup, my gas tank is on E. Thanks to Trump's war, we're almost at $5 a gallon in the Western United States. California is almost at $6 a gallon. I would like to take the time out to thank Donald Trump for allowing gas to climb as high as it has in the last week. Thank you so much, Donald Trump. This is exactly what I voted for. You guys, don't be afraid to drop some super chats and be consider becoming a member of, the Kelly Sphere channel. I want to welcome you guys. I know people are going in and out. I want to welcome all the new people I've never seen before to this live stream. And make I want to welcome you guys to this live stream. I'm a night owl. It is 1:42 in the morning, and I'm feeling good right now. I want to welcome you guys to this live stream, and here at the Kelly, we love to talk about trending topics, usually about like celebrities and, other YouTube drama. But I felt that this is a topic that I would really like to talk about. We can also talk about tipping culture. I see a lot of videos about this on YouTube and TikTok where a lot of people feel that, tipping is out of control. People are tired of walking to a taco stand and then you get your tacos for $3, and then they have the audacity to flip around their little their, I don't know, their pad, or whatever you want to call that, to get you to pay. They want you to tip them on top of it. Everybody wants a tip. Have you guys noticed that? Maybe it's just a Arizona thing. Have you guys noticed? Now, Miss Chicago, maybe in Chicago, I don't know. Do they ask for tips everywhere you go? Because everywhere you go out here, they want a tip. If you go to a restaurant that, if you go into a restaurant that is not even with a waiter, there's no waiter, right? If you go into a restaurant, like a casual restaurant, typically ones where mom and pops, it's almost like they're begging. Like, no one actually begs, obviously, but what I'm noticing is there's a lot of like eye games. People are like literally staring at you in the eye, all sad, like trying to like mind fuck you so that you will tip them. But like, I look at it like this. So, most people are average, therefore they make average money, right? So these average people working in these restaurants they're not even working at sit down diners. These are places where you walk up, you say, hey, I want that salad. They ring it up, and then, it'll be ready in 5 to 10 minutes. And then you're supposed to be able just to dine in there or take it to go. It's just getting ridiculous that everywhere you go, people need a tip. Like, I'm used to like, when you're getting your hair done or a haircut, you tip. When you get your nails done, you tip. When you get a massage, you tip. It's getting ridiculous. Everybody wants a tip. Like, if I tipped everybody I saw all day, I'll have no money. Everybody wants a tip. If I buy some tacos from you off the street, for $3, don't ask me for a fucking tip. Some of these places, they have the nerve to actually say out loud, like, oh, like I've had it also, let me know if this has happened to you guys. I've had it also where when you have went to like a mom and pop, like a taco stand, or a taco truck or whatever, and you order what you want, when they flip it around, they'll say, oh, you can choose like which one you want to pick for the tip. And I'll say, well, you could just hit no for me. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry. Now, if you want a tip, Now, I'm not telling you not to. I don't think that you really should, but if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. I just think it's out. I just think it's out of control that everybody needs a tip now. Like literally like where can you go where like when there's no tips? If you go inside of even like some fast food restaurants, let's say you went to Burger King or something and you dined inside, they even have tip jars right there for you to put your extra change. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I don't know. We got a comment right here. I understand. I think everybody understands that people have to make a living. However, let's say, for example, in California, the minimum wage is like $20 an hour. Now, I'm not saying that because it's $20 an hour that that's enough to survive, but that's not anybody else's problem. That's not anybody else's problem that they got to tip you. Because you have to understand that the people that are working at all these places, right? So they're average people. There's nothing wrong with being average. I'm just saying that. So their customers are also average. So like you guys are both probably making like around the same. So why do I need to tip you? We're going through the same fucking struggle. Like I feel like go get that rich bastard. Go get the tip out of him. They're the ones that got the extra money to tip, not regular people that are just like, you know what I mean? Like now if someone gives you really good service or you really vibed with them, yeah, tip them. But like, you know, there are people like me. We eat out for every meal, right? You think I'm gonna tip somebody 3 times a day? Should I tip the gas attendant? I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Now here's another thing to consider. Every state is different. You have some states that still operate off of the federal minimum wage, which is $7.25. But like in Arizona, the minimum wage is like around $15.50, but nobody makes $15.50. You're gonna make at least like starting $17 an hour. In California, you're gonna make at least $20 an hour. I think Seattle is minimum $21 an hour. Now, of course, these are more expensive. Oh, also, Denver, Colorado just went up. It's at $20 an hour. So what the hell am I tipping you for? If you need more money, go get another job. That's what they would tell me, right? So you got Denver, Colorado. You guys can go Google this. I think they're like technically like $19.89 an hour. But you have to understand that means that when you go, like, let's just say a bottom of the barrel job, right? You're working at McDonald's. You're probably not getting paid $19.89. They're going to start you off at like 21. You know what I mean? Like, you're not necessarily going to get like minimum wage. Just like in Arizona, it's like $15.50. Most places are starting like in $17, $18, $19 an hour. So like, I'm not here to tell anyone like what's good and what's not good. But when I had my first job, I worked for $4.25 an hour. $4.25 an hour was my first job. And I'm sorry, I don't owe anybody a tip. Like, I do not owe you a tip when I'm telling you I want 2 carne asada tacos. Like, I mean, maybe I'm crazy. So you're telling me I'm doing you a favor. You have your own business. And, you know, you have, you know, some type of taco truck. You know, it's Arizona. There's taco trucks everywhere. You're telling me that I ordered 2 tacos. It's like $6.50 with tax. I owe you a tip on top of that? Why do I owe you a tip? You have a taco truck. It's a lot cheaper to run a truck than it is to go out and get your own like standalone, you know, restaurant. You know how expensive that is to do that? So I don't know. I don't know. Am I tripping or not? Since you're so rich in Chicago because you live in a walkable city, I think that you should hit the Cash App and help our broke asses in Arizona. We are so broke and hot. Uh, you know, since you guys in Chicago are so beautiful, you live in a beautiful city. It is so walkable and so perfect. I think that you should hit that Cash App right now. Oh, you live in DC. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live there. I would visit DC. I've been there before, but that's another overly expensive place. I mean, how much is, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't even matter the cost of gas. Everything in DC was, I went to Washington DC like in 2016. The prices in 2016 were astronomical. So I could only imagine 10 years later how much everything costs in DC. Like that's a place, obviously go visit, take your pictures, whatever, but I don't know about all that. Every city has changed a lot. They all got more expensive. Uh, you know, it's not the same how it used to be. I don't want to walk. Why would I want to walk? Like that's like this is not New York City. I live in a mega city with like 7 million people. Do you know how massive the Phoenix area is? It probably goes 60, 70 miles wide from east to west. Oh yes, I'm going to start walking right now. So if you know how big the cities are, how they're spread out, why would you tell somebody to walk? Nobody is going to walk. Where are they going to walk to? Now, if you live somewhere where you got like, a couple things very close to your house, yeah, you can walk. But do you think, how am I going to get to downtown Phoenix? I live 20 miles away from it. Should I start walking right now so I could arrive at like 10 o'clock in the morning? So, we are talking tonight about the state of America. We're talking about gas prices. And, I want to talk about anything related to, just how America is doing. Do you guys think that America is doing better in 2026 to start than 2025? Do you guys think that, things are going to get worse? Do you have faith in Donald Trump? Did you guys vote for him? Where do you guys see us a year from now? Is it going to be more of the same or will it get better? This is your president. Do you guys like how Donald Trump is running America? Let me know. Are you MAGA or are you not? Are you pleased with, how he's running America? I would think any reasonable person would find maybe some good things, maybe some bad things under his presidency. I always find it hard to believe that someone can like everything or agree with everything that any president does. But let me know in the comment section, and we're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we will be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. We are talking about the state of the of America, gas prices, just anything related to that. If you guys have a topic that you guys want me to talk about, just let me know. Wow, you are on my ASS. You don't have gas money, so you might as well. I don't know where I'm going to be walking to. Not very far. I do not want to walk nowhere. The only place I want to walk to is like, I don't know, maybe a white sandy beach in the Cayman Islands. Chima HD1, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Uh, we have a comment. Trump is a demon and a PEDO. Hey, welcome back to the live stream. You found me again. We just started this live an hour ago. So yes, you didn't, well, you've missed some. We started the live an hour ago, so technically around 1 o'clock in the morning. So I just got home a few hours ago and I saw a video. This is to answer your question. I didn't watch a video, but I saw a video in my feed saying something about what you're saying. So I haven't had time to go check and, see what 50 Cent is up to. He's always in some drama. Honestly, 50 Cent gets on my nerves. I know he got a lot of praise for his documentary on Diddy. I haven't seen it. But 50 Cent, mark my words, his time is coming. He likes to take down others, but he's not innocent himself either. Now, he may not have done things that Diddy has done, but I mean, other people don't bring up the fact on 50 Cent that he has no relationship with his older son. And, he's got a lot of problems with his older son. And I mean, no one brings up the fact that, you guys can Google this. 50 Cent allegedly, like, even 50 Cent's baby mama, the first one, alleged or has made statements throughout the years that 50 Cent beat up his baby mama. So I mean, I don't know. I think 50 Cent, he talks too much, and he better be careful because they will do the same thing to him that he's doing to everybody. Meaning, digging up their dirty past. They're gonna do the same thing to 50. It may not happen this year, but it's coming. right. So let me know right now. Let me know right now if the mic sounds better. Chima is on my ASS. I need to drive to Best Buy. I actually went to Best Buy for the first time in like years, like last week. So how does the mic sound right now? Did the static go away or All right, so we are talking about the state of America here in March of 2026. And the main subject is gas prices and how they have drastically increased over the last week. We got a comment here. Americans can't afford to pump thanks to Trump. Now, I'm not saying that, that you're wrong in that. I don't know where, I think that's pretty obvious. Um, we got another comment here. War is evil. A war of choice is the worst kind of evil. I love this comment. We got a actual prediction. In California, gas will be over $8 by Easter. Now, if someone has a chance to Google real quick, what day is Easter? I know it's going to be probably obviously it's in April. It's March 14th right now. But what day is Easter? I will not be shocked. Because right now, California gas stations would be around $5.50, $5.70 right now. So, I mean, if Easter's in another month, it's at least going to go up another dollar by then. April 5th, so 3 weeks. See, this is the scary part, is I don't know when I wake up tomorrow if gas is still $4.69. This is how much it was today for the new people. This is in Arizona. Just keep in mind that 8 days ago, gas was $3.49, and gas has been mostly like in that range in Arizona for months. So like I would say it's normal that for someone in Arizona to pay between $3 and $3.50, like in the last several months. In 8 days we're at $4.69. I have no idea what it's going to be Saturday. And even if it doesn't go up, today, the scary part is, and let's just say in 4 or 5 days, how much will gas be then? Like, it doesn't go up literally like each and every day, but in 5 days, how much will gas be? So we got another comment here. Kelly, just say you need gas money. Yes, I'm going to humble myself. I need gas money. So if you would like to hit the Cash App so I can get some gas directly, there is how you can send the gas money to the Kelly 24. And I'm not kidding. If you would like to, help a newer YouTuber out, you could send it there. You guys can also, if you would like, you could send a super chat. I just recently became monetized last week, so you're welcome to do that. You could do that from your phone right now. So, I mean, just keep in mind that, different parts of the country are going through different things. So we're getting our I don't even know if I was gonna say something, but I'm like, I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube. You have to be careful about what you say. But we are getting our, ASSs handed to us out west right now. And things are not looking too good if you live in California, Arizona, certain states. It's out of control, like out of control. um I think I saw um this comment we have here. News said one LA gas station costs 8.21 a gallon. Now that gas station, probably, I'm gonna imagine, they're maybe in an area where there's not a lot of gas stations, so then they jack up the price. And maybe, like, if you're right there, you don't have, some areas, like even where I live, you might be far out in some suburbs somewhere. maybe depending on what Maybe depending on what direction you're coming from, it could be the last gas station you have to pump. That's where they get you. Now, if you're in the city, you may not have to pump. But some people also too, they keep driving. Some people keep driving when they're running low on gas. And then you get in a position where you have to pump. Like, you may not have to fill up your whole entire car, but you want to pump a few gallons so that you can, get to wherever you need to go. All right, so make sure, Michael, I cannot pronounce your last name, but Michael, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, so when it gets around April 5th or April 1st, April 10th, somewhere in that time frame, we can see if gas hit $8 a gallon. Um, yes, yeah, I want to see if your prediction becomes true. Honestly, I hope that it doesn't, because if gas goes to $8 a gallon, where I live will be $7 a gallon. Like, that will be outrageous. Like, outrageous. Because where I live is always $1 less than California. So, what inspired this live stream tonight about gas prices is, I pulled into a Safeway gas station today. As you could see the photo, I took this earlier today, or we could say yesterday, and I was shocked that gas was at $4.69 per gallon. And depending on what you guys watch on YouTube and TikTok, there's obviously going to be hundreds of videos talking about this same subject. Honestly, I don't see any solutions besides, there was someone who said earlier, just only drive to where you need to go and no joyriding around. which is, a good idea. Also you could carpool with someone to save money. Maybe take Uber or Lyft, I don't know. But that's what inspired this live stream. I have a video dropping in less than 4 hours talking about this subject, so make sure that you guys hit that notification bell right now so that you are notified when the video comes out. So I have a question for you, Michael. Are you a truck driver, since you have some comments talking about diesel? Are you a truck driver? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why gas is so dang high. Um, you know, it's not even just the cost of gas. Everything is getting out of control. I don't know where you guys live, but do you guys have like an influx of restaurants where, like, this is just like an example. Do you guys have an influx of like new restaurants where they have kind of like a salad concept, and the salads are running anywhere from probably 15 to $20 for a salad? Like, I don't know, this is exploding, especially in the, at least in, the rich, wealthy suburbs. But I don't understand why somebody would pay $20 for a salad. That is absolutely, like, just stupid, just wasting money for lettuce and a few, toppings. But let me know where you guys live. Have you guys seen, like, in, like, I'll say where I live, their names are kind of like Mad Greens, Salad and Go. Like, there's a lot of salad restaurants now, but most of them, the prices are crazy. They'll say something like, okay, the salad is this much, and then you could put 5 toppings, and then your salad is 17.99. Are you guys seeing this where you live? So, welcome, to everybody that's here on the live stream. We're talking about the state of America tonight. How do you guys feel about how Donald Trump is running America? Do you like the way that he's running America, honestly? If you voted for him, is this what you voted for? If you didn't vote for him, if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, just give me your opinion either way. Are you someone who's like, man, 3 more years of this BS? Or are you like, oh, I'm loving this. I love how he, sent ICE agents over to Minneapolis. You notice we don't hear about that anymore, but remember, we were hearing about Minneapolis like every waking second. um you know it just seems like there's always a new story to distract us, possibly. So let me know in the comment section. Are you guys just starting your day or have you been up all night? Like I haven't went to sleep yet. So it is 2:17 in the morning. You guys are watching Late Night with Kelly. We're talking about the state of the US, the state of the US right now. I've been talking about gas prices, dabbled a little bit into tipping culture. Do you guys have anything to say about tipping culture and how everywhere you go, there's a kiosk or somebody wants a tip after you buy something from them? What do you guys think about the tipping culture in America? Is tipping out of control? Or, should we just do it because, it's a part of, American society? Should we get rid of tips? Now, this comment right here, I could definitely see this. But I just feel like it's a constant cycle. Somebody becomes president. At least half of America think that they're destroying the economy. They lose the midterms, like you're saying right here. Americans get mad, vote for the other party, and it's the same BS. Like, I don't know how you see it, but like after this, if the world's still going, let's say a Democrat becomes president, it will be the same thing. They'll say, the Democrat president is destroying America, and then they're gonna lose the midterms, and then everyone's gonna get mad and vote Republican. It's just like stupid. We got a new comment. The Fortune 500 controls price increases. The president is just the scapegoat. So how, do you guys feel that Donald Trump is making America great again? Since he has become president for the second time, in your opinion, is America better than it was a year ago when he took office? We got anybody willing to answer that question? Is America better off than it was a year ago? Or are things worse? Are things the same? Did you vote for Donald Trump, and are you happy still with your decision a year and a couple months in? Do you feel that Donald Trump is doing a good job? we got somebody here who says that Donald Trump is the best president ever and that they regret not voting for him. Well, even though you didn't vote for him, he still became president. What would America be like if Kamala Harris and Tim Walz won? Well, I think it would be a continuation of the the Biden, of Biden being in office. I mean, what would be different? I think that if you liked Biden in office, even though he wasn't coherent or probably running the country at all, he was just Biden was just like he's definitely not okay. And okay, so I think that it would have been a continuation. So if you like the Democrats and how they were doing, you probably would like what Kamala Harris was set to do. If you didn't like that, then you're going to say that, I want to vote for Donald Trump. Another thing is that so I don't know, let me know. Are you guys Democrats? Are you guys Republicans? Wow, we got a comment here. Thank you, Michael, for your comment. Registered Republican, voted Trump. Very disappointed in Trump's wars. Oh. So we got anyone still listening? It looks like I just fallen asleep on the live.